Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name's Nick. I wanted to do or try to start a little YouTube thing of me getting more involved with YouTube, and my idea is like probably trying to go over what it's like uh, living in LA. Like I moved here over a year ago, back in May. I'm sorry if you hear dogs in the background because I'm outside the LA Convention Center, and people are using the open grass areas like a dog park apparently. But yeah, it's like I want to do a little bit of a background on me. Like I come from a very small town. I was not living in like the best. My family was poor. Let's just get it out of the way. It's like I was in a poor family. It's like I'm gonna try to be honest about like my whole living situation in LA too. But basically, I was born in Florida. I was raised in Michigan. Uh, we moved to Indiana when I was about 20, I think. I don't remember. And then I ended up moving out on my own to Oregon. I was there for about 4 years. I moved back to Indiana because shit happened, and I was back in Indiana for I think two years, and then I saved up like 15 grand, and I moved out here to LA, and that's been my goal for about like. Well, I've wanted to move to LA since like probably like 2011, 2010, something like that. It was around the time I discovered, or we got like Dish TV, and like I discovered what E3 was. Speaking of which, maybe like again, I said I'm right outside the LA Convention Center. It's like this is kind of my hotspot of like where I like to go, like to hang out, just because it reminds me of E3, Comic Con, and Anime Expo, and it's like a lot of stuff happens. But yeah, my journey to LA, it's like I said, I was saying, saving up a lot of money, 15 grand, because that's what I felt I'd be comfortable with. That could get me, that would last me a while. And once I got to LA, like I moved into this like small apartment with roommates. Like 4 roommates, kind of 3. I mean, it's technically 4 because the 4th one really wasn't there. One like slept in the living room. Another one had like his own room, and I shared a room with the guy who was like not ever there. So like I don't think there was ever a night where like he actually stayed there. I think that there was one night one person stayed in the room with me, but like I was pretty much always having the room to my own, or to myself. And like I was living there for about like 3 months, I want to say, and I wasn't working at the time for about like I think a month before I actually got a job, and my spending habits, like I'm a minimalist by heart, and it's like I like to save money and like to spend smart, but like being here in LA, I kind of got sucked into the glitz and glamour that is of LA. Like I swear to God, I spent probably like I'm pretty sure I spent like 6 grand in 2 months of that 15,000. That was kind of a eye opener, and it's like I should not be doing that. I need to work. And even then, it's like after I got a job, it was a part-time job at Amazon, and like you don't have set shifts. You gotta like kind of land shifts for yourself, and that was really annoying and difficult. And that's something I didn't do, I think, for another like month. And like I was kind of on and off there, but like I think as my money got down even lower, it's like I kind of pushed myself to actually like max out my time there, which Amazon is the one I work out is like pretty bad to me. Like you can only like in normal circumstances, you can only max out your hours for 24 hours a week. Each shift is like a 4-hour shift, and you can and like you gotta fight for shifts, basically. It's like the shifts drop at like a certain time, and like you gotta be on your phone, your tablet, your computer, whatever, and you gotta be on the site and like basically click on your click on the shift that you want, and hopefully you get it. Hopefully, like they're not all taken. So it's like that was something that like steered me away from actually like working for a while. But like I feel like me with me being like smart financially, so I was like I actually lived off that. Like from the time I moved here, or from when I started there in June 2019, all the way up until like February. So I was like, I know how to manage my money so well that like I was able to live off a part-time job, having so much free time and everything. And unfortunately, like I wasn't really comfortable with my bank account not growing, because it's like back when I was in Indiana before I moved here, like after all my expenses were paid, I had like $1,000 I could spend every month if I wanted to, but I pretty much just saved it just to build up for being comfortable here. And I think my money was like dwindling little by little. I think maybe a couple of points I was saving maybe 100 or 200 a month. That's about it. And the first spot I moved to. Goddamn, I'm looking at the phone. Sorry about that. And I really don't want to do any cuts, so. The first spot I moved to was about like $550 a month, so it wasn't really that bad. And it sucks because it's like I actually liked my roommates there, like the one that has his own room. Like I got along with him very well, and it's like we hung out a lot. Like I started playing basketball with him. Well, I saw that like he was playing basketball, or going to play basketball somewhere else, and it's like I was interested in getting active and like playing basketball again, because I haven't since I was in high school. So it's like that was the tip off for like our personal friendship, and like I really enjoyed playing basketball. And so it's like after that, it's like we went to do like other things, like we actually went to clubs. We went around to like different events. I actually went to a strip club. I'm kind of nervous to admit that, but yeah, it's like we went to a strip club because I guess his girl and his girl's friend wanted to go, and so it's like they were like just like, hey, come along, and it's like I asked if he wanted me to tag along, and it's like, yeah, he totally wanted me to. So I'm like, fuck it. I've never been to a strip club before, so fuck it. that was right after E3 last year too. Yeah. And like I had fun with that, and unfortunately, like I did want to stay there because like I really did like the my roommates, but the landlord or landlady that I didn't know anything about her. I was actually picking up someone else's lease. Apparently she found new tenants and was already like kind of pushing us out the door. So I ended up looking for another apartment, and I found one in East Hollywood. And I'm still there, and like the place is only like $855 a month, and like I also want to say this with with living in LA, it's like that. There's a whole lot of assumptions that people think it's like it's expensive here. It's like, yeah, it is. Uh, I think a lot of people want to have their own situations of like where they want their own room, and it's like that is where it gets expensive because I'm pretty sure it's like getting your own room, you're not really gonna find anything cheap. Like even far out of downtown, like there's like nothing that almost nothing where like you have your own apartment, your own room, everything. It's like it's not gonna be cheap. Um, a lot of places I look at are around like 1,000, and even then, like I got roommates and everything. So it's like the situation I'm in right now with the 855. It's like I got like seven other roommates, including me as eight, and it's in like a townhouse. It's like a house, but like everyone has their own room. Um, I really want to. I've been eyeballing this apartment here in downtown for like a year, or since I moved to that apartment in East Hollywood. It's like I've been eyeballing a luxury apartment down here. But like the thing with roommates also is like, for me, I have a hard time trusting people, a very hard time trusting people. And it's like the roommates I'm with now. It's like I don't talk to anyone. The it's like one trying to talk to me because I forgot about like I guess I mentioned it. I'm like my first week there I mentioned to them that like, you know, I just moved to LA and it's like I don't really have any friends or family out here, so it's like, yeah, I'm pretty much by myself. And it's like I was like he asked me one day if I wanted to hang out, and it's like I went to his room, and so I was like, we watched the movie together, and so I was like, you know, just all chill and whatnot. And sorry, I got a random notification that distracted me. Yeah, but like as we were talking and things, it's I was like he was telling me about like how he goes to like group therapy, and it's like sometimes I hear him on the phone, and so I was like he's just screaming very loudly. It's like I have no idea what's going on, but it's like yeah, I can see why you need therapy. So it's like I really don't talk to him after that. It's like I don't really fuck with people who have like mental issues. Especially a lot like that. It sounds like you're living with 7 other people and like you're just out there like just yelling and shouting. And it's like, bro, you do not care about, you know, just like blowing your problems all over the house. It's ridiculous. It's something I don't understand. I've always been, well, also I want to mention this last, like back in Indiana before I came here, I got involved with life insurance, life and health insurance, mainly life insurance, but like it's also health insurance, and some places it can be health insurance as well. But like I got involved with PHP, people helping people, and yeah, you know, I will say with them, it's like I tried. I really did try, and it's like I was kind of banking on that to get me through. You know, to have my income. But like it's like I was just like going through a lot to try and get my license and this and that, and like it was difficult. And by the time I got it, and like everything I was learning from them, it's last like I kind of just failed at it. I mean, it's last like I did get paid once, but it was hardly anything. It was like about $200. And it's like I will say with that company, it's like if you're good with people, and it's like you can, you know, just like go up to someone completely random that you don't know and can talk to someone. So I was like, I feel that like that company is a good place to work for. or to start off your career, a career in, you know, the financial industry. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet. Hopefully, I get there at some point. And like, I hate to disappoint them, but like, you know, if I ever get comfortable with like just like walking up to random people and just like, you know, starting conversations, I was like, I would definitely go back to them. It's like, I think I'd have more confidence. Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's hard enough for me to just like, you know, talk at all, because like I'm insecure about my speech. I think that's the main problem for me. Let's see. But yeah, I moved to that apartment, and I was working at Amazon throughout most of my time here till February, where I got a new job at a printing company, and unfortunately that only lasted about a month because the whole COVID thing hit, and like after that, like, shockingly, I was smart enough to like keep Amazon in my back pocket. I was working that a full-time job, and I was also going to Amazon for like a day of the 1 month, because I was like, at the time you only need to work a single shift to stay employed by them. So I did that, and COVID hit. That company had to close their doors till everything calmed down or whatever, because there was a whole lockdown thing, except for like essential businesses, and Amazon was one. And I believe after Amazon became an essential business and stuff like that, then that's all I had. They offered like 60 hours a week, and I was doing that, and because of that, actually, like, normally I kind of base everything I think off my last job I had in Indiana, where I was making like $2,000 a month, and for the 1 month in March, it's like I made $4,000, and like I kind of advanced myself ahead, and like it was around like March I also started investing in the stock market. It's like I'm just trying to be more financially savvy, and like, yeah, you know, with everything going on and the market crash. Like, this is also a reason I think that like a savings account is pointless. It's like, just like put your savings into the stock market, research it a bit, and then put your money in the stock market, and like it'll grow, because like I believe I had 4,000 in my savings account, just because when I went to go get a credit card, the sign was like, oh, we see you don't have a savings account. Well, would you like to make one? It was like, we highly recommend it, and all this and that. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just drop like $4,000 in there. And I think I made like probably like, I don't want to say like probably 10 cents over this, probably not even that. Change, like probably less than 10 cents over the past year that I had that account. And then I ended up putting in a stock market. And also, I want to say this. It's like, with people struggling with money, like, I've never had that issue. I've never had debt. I've never had my bank account less than 1,000 ever since 2015 or 2016. I've never been lower than 1,000 in my bank account. And it's like living here in LA. It's like there's like so much opportunity. It's like, as long as you're willing to sacrifice some of your some of your like it's like being alone, cutting off some of your privacy. It's like cutting that out, and like having roommates and when that's like you can live here fine. And it's like, of course, it's like it has so much opportunity. It's like, look for things to grow, like like I was saying, it's like that Amazon job pays like 15 an hour, but like it's part time, and uh, the printing company I went to, uh, I believe it was paying 15.25 on third shift, but like that was a full time job, and I was perfectly fine with that. I was making like 500 a week, so two grand a month. Now I'm at this new job in compounding again. So it's like I was a compounder back in Indiana. Now I'm a compounder here. And it's like that. They start yelling at like 20 an hour, and minimum wage here, I think is like 14.25 or something. I can't remember. I believe it's supposed to go to 15 like next year. But yeah. I only just started working there, so it's like I can't really say how much I'm making like a month yet. And like as of right now, like I just feel I'm doing very well for myself. I have about like three grand invested in the stock market. I'm thinking of investing probably another one or two. I just gotta figure out what to buy. And it's like I'm so mad that like Tesla is up so much, because when the market crashed, like it was down to 200. Now I think last I checked it was like 1,300. It's like ridiculous. You can make easy money in the stock market, as long as you research and do your homework and everything. But yeah, I wanted to do a series of like what it's like living in LA, and it's like some of people's fears and whatnot, and like what to expect, what not to expect. So something I also don't like here is like people kind of suck. I'm just gonna say that straight out. It's like people. It's like I don't really like the people here, to be honest. Things like that. That's a critique I've heard a lot of people say. It's like I had a friend from New York who said that they don't like LA because of the people. And it's like, yeah, I can see. And the thing is, LA is a beautiful city. The people here are terrible, but I love the city. I don't know. Like I think some of the people I'm working with, both at Amazon and actually all the places, it's like you like find your little group. It's like that. There are not nice people. It's like I met nice people at Amazon. I met nice people at the printing company. I met the guys at the compounding business are also being that nice to me and all that. And like, it's funny too. It's like two of the people from Amazon are also from Michigan, where I grew up, and it's like we can really instantly connect just based off that. But yeah, it's like I don't know. I seen some other videos that like I looked into. I think before and after moving to LA, and it's like some of their shit is like one thing they did was like living off I think like $100 for a week, which for me is totally doable. She struggled, but like they were doing all kinds of stuff. It's like that's the reason. It's like if you're doing a lot, then of course you're gonna spend that 100 easily in a week. Like I said, my first two months here, I spent $6 grand. I think a lot of it was Lyft rides. And I really can't remember. I think I spent a lot on food. Maybe. I honestly can't really remember why I spent $6 grand, but I'm pretty sure a lot of my money early on was from Lyft rides. Other than that, I can't remember. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. It's already going like in 24 minutes, 25. But yeah, it's like hopefully I can do this series. More things about LA maybe. I want to get into YouTube in some type of way. It sounds like I don't like editing. It sounds like that. That's why I have some of my older videos are like 2K videos. I think I got a couple Senran Kagura, The Last of Us, it's like gaming videos, but like those were videos that I edited, and it's like I don't like editing, so. But yeah, I think I rambled on long enough. I'm gonna call it here. So hopefully I'll make another one. I'd like to hear what else you guys would like me to talk about. Probably something here in LA. But like I think something I want to do is like probably do maybe shorter life updates. It's like that. This is just kind of a overview of like my first year here. But yeah, it's like I'll see you guys later.